Hey everybody, this is Jason Keeley from FranchiseBlast. I hope you're staying safe during this pandemic and you're not going too crazy working from home. I know I need a haircut and so does my puppy here, but I've still been working on a lot of things and talking to a lot of franchisors about their plans. And one of the common threads over the past few weeks is franchisors are working on helping their franchisees make a big comeback once the lockdown ends. So here at FranchiseBlast, we actually have a module that could be very helpful for this. It's called Business Plans. So in this video, I will be presenting the module and how it can help. If you're interested in trying it out, please don't hesitate to contact us. Thanks. All right, let's look at how FranchiseBlast can help your franchisees make a big comeback when this pandemic shutdown ends. So FranchiseBlast has been helping over 100 brands through this crisis via a number of tools that we have, namely our polling, our field audits, or self-assessments. But today I'm going to be talking about business plans. So business plans can be leveraged to actually do a comeback plan. So let me skip over to the actual product itself. Let me open up, let's say, this demo unit here. And I'm loading up a business plan for Q2. So this is a franchisee comeback plan. So I have, at the high level here, 4 main objectives. Weathering the storm financially, which means staying in business basically. Pivoting to the new operating environment, which is overall there's changes in your operational procedures that you'll need to implement. Keeping employees and customers safe. Obviously you don't want anybody to get sick. And finally bouncing back rapidly via sales and marketing initiatives. So this is something to help you grow afterwards. And under each objective here, we have a certain number of key results. So key results are things you cannot control. They are your goals. And this is how you measure that you actually hit success. So for example, maintaining 6 months of the runway, having enough money in the bank to pay the bills is one of these metrics. Another one could be having an EBITDA that is not too bad or too low, just because maybe it's more effective to just shut down the unit completely if they're losing too much money. So here in this the financial objective, we've got 3 different key results. You could actually tailor these to be whatever you want. You can go in and change the duration or the wording or whatever. We just picked something here that talks about cash flow, about profitability, and about debt to equity, because maybe you can stay afloat, but if you're borrowing money that you can't pay back until like 20 years from now, maybe it's not a good idea to take on that debt. And so these are key results that you can't control, but what you can control 100% are initiatives. These are things you should be doing. And we've got here things like developing a cash flow model, optimistic, pessimistic, realistic, or doing a weekly cash flow review to make sure you're not going to run out of money. And these are just basically yes or no, have I done these? So we've built out the whole plan here, and the blog will kind of cover more about the content in here. But the important thing to note is once you have a comeback plan loaded up in FranchiseBlast, you can have a conversation with your franchisee, or the coach can have a conversation with the franchisee on a recurring basis, let's say weekly or monthly, where you go in and you do a check-in. So I need to check in for my first objective here, weather the storm. So let's do this. Here are the things I need to do, or I said I should be doing in my plan, and one of them was to develop a cash flow model. So let's say, yep, we've done that now. And then I can go in and check in on the key results and say my EBITDA is no worse than 20% and I'm on track. I'm actually positive or whatever. And I'm making actually EBITDA is, I don't know, 10%. And just type that comment in. You're not done through the full quarter, so maybe you can't celebrate just yet, but you can type in some good progress here. You could also say you're behind, or you're at risk, you're never going to make it, or you're done. So you just check in like that. So the whole process here is really to go in on a recurring basis and review this plan. You want it to be a living document, not just something that sits on the shelf. And we've built out all these tools for you. I hope you find this interesting and read up on the blog if you want more information about our sample comeback plan.